Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of thy segment. Here we are with another reaction, which is the second reaction on here because the first one I did not have. It was just me in the corner here, and I didn't have the video in the background. So we're going to do it again. And here we are. We have Superman, the new set photos, and the new movie. I believe this is a movie. Let's go.
We have brand new photos of David Cornsweet in his full Superman suit, Lois Lane on set, as well as a first look at Mr. Terrific and so much more from the set of James Gunn's Superman.
Mr. Swagger!
In this video, I'll cover all the latest set photos and discuss the changes James Gunn has made to the new Superman suit.
Well, one thing's for sure, nobody's gonna be looking at your face.
Mom?
But before we get started, don't forget to smash
That was cringe.
that like button, comment below, and subscribe for more content like this. James Gunn has begun filming his highly anticipated Superman movie in Cleveland, Georgia, and when onlookers and the paparazzi spotted actor David Cornsweet on set, they snapped lots of photos of him in his Superman suit alongside Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific. So when I first saw these set photos, my immediate reaction was the suit appeared to be much brighter. A lighter...
This one right here, this one right here looks a little bit purple. Let me know if you think it looks purple. Just in this one right here. It might be the lighting or whatever, but it looks purple. It looks purple to me.
Blue and seemed to lack the texture that we first saw in the official promotional image released about a month ago. Thinking James Gunn might be aiming for a sleeker look like Brandon Routh's suit. However, as I took a closer look, I could see the color and texture hasn't changed. It's just the result of natural lighting from shooting on location. And you can see the texture isn't.
That might be the reason for the other one where I said it looked like it was purple. That might because the lighting.
Intact in closer photos. However, there have been changes to the suit, and I'll talk about them later on in this video. Digging into these photos, we see that Superman will once again don his iconic
See, it looks purple again there. I don't know, maybe I'm going colorblind.
red trunks in the movie. The debate whether Superman should wear trunks or not has raged on since he first appeared without them in comics. During DC's New 52 reboot, however, I think they look fantastic here. It really balances the entire look of the suit. And we finally see that Superman will feature an S symbol on the back of his
Dun, 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 dun. Superman.
cape. It's just a cool addition that Superman fans haven't seen on film since the Christopher Reeves Superman movies. It's clear that Gunn is aiming for an iconic appearance. In my previous video, I mentioned how regal his cape looked, and I think adding the symbol to it only enhances that effect. In a lot of these photos, we see Superman standing alongside Mr. Terrific, played by actor Eddie Gathegi, who's no stranger to comic book movies. You might remember he starred with Nicholas Hoult in X-Men First Class. Here, he looks very comic book accurate.
Yeah, I would say that's comic book accurate. Yeah, that's on point. That's definitely on point.
Very comic book accurate, as if he just stepped out of the pages of DC Comics. We also have our first look at Lois.
The S doesn't look like an S. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like an S, but and in another segment, it doesn't look like an S.
Lane, played by Rachel Brosnahan. Photos of her with Superman and photos of her exiting what could be Mr. Terrific's ship. We also see photos of Jimmy Olsen, Perry White, and more exiting the same ship, along with our first look at Clark Kent. Now let's talk about some of the changes or alterations that have been made to Superman's suit. For one, the collar in the promotional image had a high crew neck, almost a turtleneck, but in these set photos, I would describe it more as a sports V-neck.
I see it. I don't know which one was the first one or the second one.
We can see that sporty collar and V-shaped dip in the front, and I think it looks better than it did before. We no longer see that gap in the back of the neck, and it looks like they added a strap to make sure it's more form-fitting. Speaking of form-fitting, there has been some minor changes to the lining of Superman's suit. If you take a look here, you can see the costume designers have made some alterations to the lining design on the arms. Perhaps this change was made to prevent the suit from bunching like it does in the promotional image. The design of the belt has also...
Yeah, that bunching just does, it just doesn't look right. It really doesn't. If you see it under the arms and down in the, yeah, it just doesn't look right.
Also undergone some changes as well. In the promotional image, it featured a yellow reflective metallic appearance, whereas in the set photos, it appears to be made of a more costume-like plastic material. Personally, I prefer its previous look. It's likely they altered it due to issues with its reflective nature not working well on set during filming. Another thing I noticed, although I'm not entirely certain it's a change, involves the size of the S insignia or crest on Superman's chest. It's noticeably smaller in the set photos compared to its appearance in the promotional image.
Yeah, I see that too. I didn't know. I didn't notice that before. When they showed the first one, I didn't notice that it was small because we was looking at it being all bunched up.
Crest appeared larger and positioned much closer to his shoulders, which might be due to his posture leaning forward in that promotional shot. But tell me, what do you think about these new photos and the changes to the suit? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it or think needs improvement? Tell me what you have to say in the comments below because I really want to know what you think.
Well. Okay, let's go back to this. First of all, I don't know what is going on over here. This looks like he was burnt or something. And then you have the S does look a little bit bigger. And then you got the bunching, the bunching. It could be the posture and all that, but I think it looks decent. I like it. Now I'm just hoping that the movie isn't a reboot to where it's just like another origin story movie. We don't know what's going to go on. We don't know who's going to be in it. Again, I did no research for any of it. I don't ever do research on these type of things. I see it for the first time. Even though this one, I kind of messed it up and I redid it. Usually I won't redo it, but this time I did. So, but let me know what you think about what I think about what he thinks on the new Superman thing. Okay? And put your comments down there. Let's have a conversation about it, okay? Let's have a conversation. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the segment. Ciao.